Day 10, what's your talent? Now, before you hang your head and say, well, I ain't got none, let me ask it a different way. What comes easy for you? What do you do well? What is your knack? If you just think about it, or ask somebody who knows you well, what is your talent? Because God has a purpose for you. What if you're a helper? That means it's just easy for you to serve other people. Or maybe you have a talent for cleaning. You don't need the 5-second rule at your house to eat off the floor. It's just that clean. What if you have the gift for gab? Now they call it the art of persuasion. That means you could ask Smokey the Bear to light a cigarette and he'd do it. You're just that good and you know it. What if you were in one of the gangs in Detroit and had this graffiti all over and you left the gangs, now you're with Jesus? That's great. Leave the gang, don't leave the talent. God's got a use for you. One of the ways that you can find out your purpose in life is to use your talent to help other people. When you take your talent and help people, it takes you closer to your purpose. I want to tell you, read you some scriptures in Romans 12, 4 to 8, but I'm going to paraphrase the first part for the sake of time. But there it's talking about how we get our identity by the different parts we are in the body. The body as a whole, that's where we get our identity from. So if you're a cut off finger or cut off toe, you're not much good to anybody. But when you're connected to that body and fulfill your purpose, you have a lot of value to the body. And then we pick up here in verse 6, and it says, if you preach, just preach God's message, nothing else. If you help, just help, don't take over. If you teach, stick to your teaching. If you're encouraging guidance, be careful you don't get too bossy. If you're put in charge, don't manipulate people. If you're called to give aid to people in distress, keep your eyes open and be quick to respond. If you work with the disadvantaged, don't let them irritate you or cause you to be depressed. Keep a smile on your face. That's from the Message Bible, because I think it does a real good job of reminding us that we all have a talent, and God says He wants us to use those talents, whatever they are. The other thing that scripture points out is stay in your lane. In other words, if you've got a voice like a frog, don't spend all your resources trying to be a worship praise leader. But with that voice like a frog and your talent for persuasion, you certainly could advocate for the marginalized. The point is, know your talent and use them. Have a great day.